Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T, as we broadcast live here on Pig Dog's YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out of here well before the top of the hour. We want to give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and it's what we do here on the Drive-Thru Monday through Friday at 6 Eastern Time. We deliver live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later. And to deliver those winners are professional handicappers over at Pig Dogs and Sports Chat Place. Let's take a peek at who's on the show today. Alex Smart, Shane Mickle, Damian Sosh in the center square today. Chris Ruffolo will serve as co-host. El Ninos, Tony Brown, and Ron Zawacky. All right, it's a full book tonight, and here's how they're going to line up. We got Smart, Sosh, Brown, Ninos, Mickle, Ruffolo, Clark, Zawacki, and then I will close this one out. All right, Chris, we're getting closer and closer to the start of that Thursday. Of course, Thursday we'll have a full slate of college football games. A good five big schools going at it. Big school games.
Absolutely. It's a loaded schedule this week. Like you said, football really kicks into gear Thursday. Got some fantastic baseball coming up. We've even got some really good Euro soccer matchups going on. I've been doing those videos. It's a loaded week. It's absolutely fantastic. I love having it back.
Absolutely. All right, let's get the show started. We got a full book tonight of cappers on the show. So let's go ahead and welcome Alex Smart to the drive. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Alex, what's happening?
We're going to rock and roll with some Major League Baseball tonight. We're going to, I'm going to start looking at some football as we move along here for our comp selections. But tonight we're going to finish off with some baseball, I think, and we're going to push forward with a Boston Red Sox pick. And the Red Sox, the reason why I like the Red Sox, it's like almost like an old school thought. Like these guys that would just look at a couple of newspaper articles, maybe some headlines. And I noticed Cora is not too happy, like the way Boston's been playing. And I think he's put some juice under their butts, and I think they're going to be ready to play tonight. Another good thing here is we have Yarborough, and Yarborough hasn't always fared all that well against the Boston Red Sox. He has a 6.99 ERA in 14 appearances against them, 7 from the bullpen, 7 starts. He's got to start tonight. As usual, Yarborough will have a follow-up here. Of course, it'll be one of those long pitching matchups from Tampa Bay. But I just like the way they match up here. It's also interesting to know Yarborough, if the line's around minus 150 here, he hasn't done all that great. He's lost. His team has lost in his starts 6 of his last 7 times to the hill, and around minus 25 to minus 175 on the line. He's seen his team only cash twice the last 10 times. So the Red Sox are an above 500 team as an underdog of 100 and more this year. They've won 24 of 45 times. So, let's go with the Red Sox tonight. I feel that energy, and we're going to go with them. Yeah.
All right, Red Sox as an underdog plus 134 against the Rays. All right, Chris, that former Astros, Brad Peacock on the hill for the Red Sox. He's kind of been bothered by shoulder issues here the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, and he's been one of those pitchers that, while we've seen glimpses of promise from him, like you said, Tony, injuries really hamper his ability to stay on the field. But again, I think this is kind of going to boil down to what we talked about yesterday, is that this is going to be a playoff type series in all 4 games, or 3 games or 4 games. I can't remember how long the series is, but this is going to be a playoff type series the entire way. So I was looking at the under here, and I was leaning towards the Red Sox based on the value. I think they need it just a little bit more.
All right, Red Sox plus 134 here against the Rays. This one has a start time, 7 Eastern Time. Watch it over on MLB Extra News Channel. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Prim. Well, you're showing positive results the past 30 days, 404 units of profit. We have, with that one rain out today, we have 14 games in the prime time for Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at the site?
I've got a key one. It's a beauty. We've got the Milwaukee Brewers visiting the San Francisco Giants, game 2 of a series, and I've got a pick on that one, a money line pick. And let's cash, let's bring her home, and let's expand our bankrolls.
Absolutely, guys. Let's get on board here with Alex Smart over at Pig Dogs Premium. Take a peek over at his profile page showing positive results here the past 30 days. And, of course, he has his MLB best bet of the day going on right now. It's that Brewers and Giants game, a big game here in head-to-head in Game 2 of their series tonight. You can get on board with that. And, of course, take those winnings, go long-term with Alex, because over at Pig Dogs Premium, you'll find a 3, 7, and 30-day all sports pass. Get every play from Alex Smart for that time period you select when you go to the profile page and make that purchase. Get that 1 month pass. You get 3 weeks of football, college football from Alex Smart, 2 weeks of NFL, all his baseball. So good time to get on board with that 30-day all sports pass, and of course upgrade that with a 2-for-1 capper promotion and a second capper, even greater value there. All right, Alex, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we will talk to you in a couple days.
Take care, gentlemen. Have a great week. Bye.
All right, Alex Smart here on the drive through. All right, we'll continue on here. We're joined here by Chris Ruffolo. Let's go ahead and welcome. Next up, we'll have Damian Sosh on the show. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Prim. Damian, what's happening?
Hey guys, how you doing?
It's going great. It's going great. All right, you're looking at this interleague series here as the White Sox will be facing the Pirates. Huge favorites here, 350, total of 9.
Yeah, the Pirates are absolutely huge underdogs in this game. They're simply a bad baseball team. They've really struggled to score runs all season on the road, averaging just 3.2 runs per game this season. And they're going to be facing a pretty good pitcher here in Lucas Giolito of the White Sox. He's been pretty solid all year. He's 9-9 with a 3.6 ERA. And offensively, the White Sox, they tend to be very streaky. Now 3 of the last 4 games that the White Sox have played, they've actually put up double-digit runs. However, the game that they didn't score double-digit runs, they were shut out, and that was by Alec Mills and the Chicago Cubs. So, they are very streaky on and off offensively. Now, I'm not saying they're going to get shut out this game here by the Pirates, but they're facing a pretty decent pitcher here. Bryce Wilson has pretty good numbers here on the road. 19 innings pitched on the season on the road. He's allowed just 6 earned runs, and that's good for a 2.84 ERA. I think runs are going to be tough to come by in this one. And the under is the play for me in this game. Go with the under in this one, guys.
All right, Damian Sosh is going to go here under the total of 9 here, White Sox and Pirates. All right, Chris, of course, we know Giolito is on the mound, looked up pretty good this season. And, of course, this Pirates team really going nowhere fast, near the bottom of the league in scoring, hitting. They just fired their hitting coach, and, of course, they're going to be facing a starter here, definitely a really good starter here in Giolito.
Yeah, I actually got a call to be the Pirates hitting coach, but I unfortunately had to turn it down because I really didn't even want to be a part of that. But I got to agree with the under here, mainly because something that, Tony, we've talked about in the past, and I think it factors in here, especially in Pittsburgh. Guys are battling for starting spots for next year's team. I think Pittsburgh's rotation is wide open, and Bryce Wilson, a guy that had plenty of promise when he was in Atlanta, I think he wants to battle to be a starter for the Pirates. As bad as the Pirates team is, we talk about their scoring issues. I think Giolito's going to keep them in check as well. So I can easily see a 4-1, 5-2 kind of game here, but well under the 9 runs.
All right, looking at Wilson's road stats this year, ERA of 2.84 in 4 road games, 19 innings pitched here. We've got Damian here on the White Sox and Pirates under the total of 9. This game starts at 8 Eastern time over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Damian, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs. 14 games in the primetime hours here from Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at the site?
Yeah, lots of action out there in MLB today, but one that I really like is my National League total of the month. It's a game that I want you guys to jump on here. It's on sale over there at the website. After we cash in on that one, guys, look to lock in on a football plan. I got my NFL season packages up along with college football. We had week 0 in the NFL. Week 0 in the college football. I'm looking forward to week 1 and can't wait to get it started.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Damian Sosh over at Pig Dogs Prim. I'm looking over his profile page right now. That NL total of the month is yours when you go to this profile page and get it. Of course, you can take those winnings and go long-term with Damian. He also has that 3, 7, and 30 All Sports Pass. But right now, over at Pig Dogs Prim, you get Damian's college football and NFL football. It's a combo pass right now. I get every play from Damian Sosh from college football and NFL, including playoffs and bowl games for one low price. So visit Damian Sosh's profile page over at Pig Dogs Premium. Get on board with that football combo pass, yours right now over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Damian, is also, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.
All right, Damian Sosh here on the drive through here, joined by Chris. Just a reminder, guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every single day, of course. It all gets started with that morning show, 10 a.m. Eastern time. You got Rod Zawacki, Brian Bittler, and Mitch. The YouTube membership VIP, some great value. Follow the link below and click that link and get signed up for that VIP members YouTube picks. Fantastic value. And of course, we're here Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time with the drive-through. And as always, guys, we always ask for your help. Those likes, those thumbs up, keep them coming in, Chris, because you know it really helps us build our audience.
Helps us do everything, Tony. Build our audience, helps let us know that you guys like what we're doing, and it helps, inspire us to do new and bigger and better things, bigger and better than anybody else. So keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in, and to show you guys how much we appreciate it, we hit our home run prop yesterday. I got a bird cage in honor of Rod Zawacki. He's going to be on later in the show. I got a bird cage of home run props for you guys tonight. 150 likes will get you those 3 plays for tonight. You do not want to miss out on those.
Well, how many likes again was that?
150.
150 likes, birdcage replays here from Chris Ruffolo. Let's get those likes, those thumbs up coming in, and we'll get them for you. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's go ahead and welcome someone who is one of the hottest handicappers on the planet. I'm just telling you, look at this past 30 days, all documented. I think it was, over 3,400 units of profit? Yeah, 3,420 units of profit the past 30 days. This man is an absolute fire. He's hotter than the weather in Las Vegas. So let's bring him in right now. That's Tony Brown. Let's get him in here. We got Tony Brown. You find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can check all those numbers. They're all documented over at the site. Tony Brown, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? I thought you was talking about Big Al McGordy. I forgot that was me. I'm feeling good right now. Okay.
I know. We need somebody. We need a horse. We need a horse to challenge him down the stretch of 2021. You might be that horse.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. 7 Eastern time. Tigers to host the Athletics. The Athletics laying $1.08, total of $9.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Oakland in this one. It's pretty cut and dry. Like, I don't want to overcap it. Oakland's playing really well right now. Detroit's not playing well. And besides that, Oakland has absolutely dominated the matchup between these two. They've beaten Detroit 6 straight times in the last 6 games. More importantly and more impressive, I should say, they're 10-0 the last 10 games in Detroit. So home field advantage is the only advantage, and it won't be enough. I mean, like I always say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 10 straight games in Detroit, last 6 games overall, and they're only minus 108. I mean, unless these odds makers got something up their sleeve, man, we can't. That's too good to pass up, so we won't.
All right, Tony Brown here is going to be looking at the Oakland Athletics here at minus 108 against the Indians. Of course, the Tigers are a team that's really struggling here. Over their past 5 games, Chris, they've been held to 2 runs or fewer.
Yeah, it's just been tough sledding for the Detroit Tigers, and I think that's why I'm going to go with the Ace as well. Cole Irvin, I think, is just a better pitcher than his numbers would indicate, and Tariq Skubal, yeah, it was the starter I believe I last saw for the Tigers. He's had issues keeping the ball in the park. He's been sitting around 2 home runs per 9 innings since debuting last season, and we know the power in this Oakland lineup. So I like the Oakland Athletics, especially with the price as well.
All right, so agreement here on Oakland minus 108 here against Detroit Tigers. It's not against Cleveland. Against Detroit, of course, this one started 7 Eastern time. You can watch this one over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium. Whereas I said you're hitting over the fence right now. 3,620 units of profit past 3 days. That is all documented. 14 games in the primetime hour over at Pick Dogs Premium. What do you have going on over the site?
Yeah, it's the last day of the month. This has been my best month to date for the site, and I saved my best for last. I got my Tuesday triple play up there. It's my 3 top plays on the board in the MLB. We had a sweep last night. We went 4-0. We have 5 total plays up. We had 5 plays, so we went 4-1 on the night. But for the package, we had a 4-game package, and we cashed them all. So you see the numbers. We just been on absolute fire, and I saved my best for last. Go and get that Tuesday triple play and bang your bookie 3 times over.
All right, guys, get on board here with Tony Brown. You see the numbers here, over 3,600 units of profit past 30 days. That is all documented right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. Tony Brown has his 30-star MLB Tuesday triple play. His best 3 plays from Major League Baseball is yours for that low price, so get on board with that. Take those winnings, go long-term with Tony Brown. He's got, well, we can go VIP, 3, 7, 30, but that 1-year pass, we talk about this a lot when Tony Brown's on the show. Stop paying per day, per play, per sport. Get every single pick Tony releases from every sport. Playoff, championship picks for one low price. All the seasons here. NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, NHL. It's yours when you get that VIP sports pass. Of course, if it's within your budget, it's a fantastic value right now. So get on board with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium. That 1-year VIP pass is one you want to look at, especially when you look at the numbers. Tony produces fantastic work here over at Pick Dogs. All right, Tony, it's always great having you show. Continue that success. Looks like it's going to be a 2-man race in 2021. You and that Big Al McMorty as you're coming out of the clouds here in the second half of the year. And we'll talk with you in a couple of days.
Right. No pun intended. Watch out for the dark horse.
Absolutely. There you go. All right, Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue on here on the show, joined by Chris Ruffolo. And now it's time to welcome to the show our buddy Al Ninos. You'll find Al over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's see. We can pull in Al right now. Let's see. Al Ninos. There he is right here. Al, what's happening? How do you follow that?
Not quite as hot as Tony or McMorty on the year, but heating up lately. So yeah, trying to catch up as much as I can.
Absolutely great. All right, Al, we're going to look at a game tonight, 8 Eastern time. We got the Twins here to host the Chicago Cubs. Twins pretty big favorites here, $1.49. Total sits here at 9.5.
Yeah, they're going with John Gant here against Zach Davies. So this could end up being a very high-scoring game with these two starters. But the wind is blowing in, so I haven't touched the total yet. Gant's really struggled with his command this year. He's walked 114 batters to just 132 strikeouts through 168.2 innings. He had managed to work his way out of a lot of trouble after walking some batters early on in the season, but eventually ran out of luck, especially in his latest longer outings. That being said, Davies hasn't been much better himself. And Gant could be able to work his way out of trouble and stay out of trouble against this Cubs lineup. Minnesota's been the much better team since the trade deadline. And, well, the Twins have the much better lineup, which should make the difference in this one. So I'm taking the Twins here. It is a little juicy, so as always, you can bet the run line a little bit, too, to bring that juice down a bit.
All right, Ninos likes the Twins here, -149 against the Cubs. All right, Chris, I know Gant is kind of tough. It's kind of tough to lay this numbers with Gant, considering his whip, and he gets in a lot of trouble. As Al talked about, he walks a lot of batters. But then again, you look at what the Cubs have been since the All-Star break, it's kind of been a disaster.
Yeah, it's been a disaster across the board. Gant and just the Cubs as a whole. And that's why I was going to look towards the over here. As bad as the Cubs have been, Zach Davies has almost just been as bad, if not worse, from his position standpoint. I mean, he hasn't been able to keep the ball. He hasn't been able to keep runs off of the scoreboard either. So I'm looking at the over here. We know the Twins have a lot of pop in their lineup, and I think the Cubs could get a few runs off of Gant as well.
All right, we're looking here with Chris, kind of leaning the over here. El Ninos here on the Twins, -149 against the Cubs. And, of course, this one will have a start time of, let's see, we're pulling up the start time here, of 8 Eastern time. You can watch it at MLB Extra News channel. All right, now let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium tonight. 14 games in prime time for Major League Baseball. Past 30 days, 938 units of profit. Not as good as Tony Brown, but still great. We'll take that profit, right? So, what do you have going on over the site?
Yeah, as I said, not quite as hot as he was, but trying to get there. So, hoping to stay hot and catch up to him and even pass him if he doesn't mind. But yeah, he's got my 3 best MLB bets of the night, all in one package, one low price. Check it out. And when you're done checking that out, get the long-term passes, which are the better deals. They're the 2-for-1, 2 cappers for the price of 1. That's an even better deal for you and get more picks. 2 great cappers. Can't go wrong there.
That's right, guys. El Ninos past 3 days, 938 units of profit, all documented. Right now, get his 3-pack. He calls it his 30-star MLB home runs, his 3 best plays for Major League Baseball for tonight. That's now on his profile page over at Pig Dogs Premium. Of course, he also has the long-term passes, 3 $730 sports pass, and NFL season pass. Every play from the NFL this year from Al. It includes all playoff picks as well as Super Bowl. So visit his profile page and get on board one of those long-term passes from El Ninos, showing tremendous profit yesterday, past 7 days, and past 30 days, 938 units of profit. All right, Al, as always, great having your show. Continue that success, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, so yeah, we'll see you when you need me or next week.
All right, it's El Ninos here on the drive-thru. All right, we'll continue on. We get to 150 likes. Chris, what did they get?
I got a home run bird cage for you guys. I got 3 home run props. You guys are going to absolutely not want to miss out on. We hit our home run props across the board on the drive-thru yesterday, and we are going to try to keep that going tonight. So 150 likes will get you those props.
150 likes, so let's get those thumbs up coming in, and let's get those 3 home run props from Chris Ruffolo. Come off a winner here yesterday. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's welcome Capper, who's doing fantastic work as well on the site. That's Shane Mickle. Shane, what's going on?
How's it going tonight, guys?
It's going great. All right, here we go. 7 Eastern time. Blue Jays to host the Orioles. Blue Jays laying 320, total of 9.5.
Yeah, this might not be a very popular pick tonight, but I actually do like the Orioles here, just given the value with their plus 260 number. Keegan Aiken, he's been awful this year. You have bet against him a ton. But Vegas, I think, has overinflated the line a little bit too much. He's coming off a better start. And actually his last 3 starts, he's only given up 3 runs or less. he goes shorter in games. But I think if he gives up 3 runs in this game, it might be enough. Rue's ERA still looks good on the surface, but he's really struggled as of late. He's given up 7 runs in 2 of his last 3 starts, I think, or somewhere around that number. And the Blue Jays' offense has kind of been a little colder. They broke out again. They broke out last night. But overall, the offense has been struggling a little bit. I wouldn't bet this one too big, but I think there's plenty of value here. Even if you bet, half a unit with the plus 260, you're going to make almost a full unit back. I'm going to take the Orioles here, getting the big number.
All right, we got Shane here, plus 260 with the Orioles. All right, Chris, Ryu's had his struggle, shows ache, and I kind of thought we may see a high-scoring game with the over. What do you think?
I will say this: Ryu has not been the ace pitcher that the Jays thought they were going to get when they signed him for 4 years, $80 million a couple years ago. That's actually turned out to be Robbie Ray this year, surprisingly. But Ryu's, I think, still pitched well. I messaged Shane about this earlier. I don't think Ryu's a minus 300 pitcher, but I think he's better than the alternative in Keegan Aiken, who I've made more money fading blindly this year than anybody. So we're on the other different sides on this one. I like the Blue Jays on the run line, just try to get that price down, just because Keegan Aiken, an ERA just under 9. If you take out that one start, as a starter this year, he's got an ERA under 9. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but numbers to me just scream Blue Jays over. Call it a homer pick if you want, but that's what I'll be on this one.
All right. Wouldn't surprise me here with Chris looking at the Blue Jays here. But Shane likes that Oriole, that price, plus 260 here against Toronto. That one gets to start time, 7 Eastern time over on MLB Extra Innings channel. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Well, 14 games in prime time for Major League Baseball. You're showing positive results here the past 3 days. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got a 3-pack for everyone on the site tonight, $29.95 with 3 MLB. I also have 2 more MLB games, but they're not in packages. The only way to get that would be a long-term package. College football is right around the corner. I'm excited for that. Went 1-1 over the last weekend. I'm expecting a big weekend this weekend. So hop on something long-term, 7 days. That'll get you all the way through the end of the college football, or the first weekend of college football. Or hop on 30 days and get the first couple weeks of the NFL too, along with college football and MLB.
That's right, guys. Get on board here with Shane Mickle. The numbers show you 117 units the past 3 days, all documented. And right now I'm looking at Shane's profile page over at Pick Dogs Premium. He's got his terrific Tuesday night 3-pack, his top 3 plays from Major League Baseball on the board. Really low price, really affordable, so get on board with that package. Let's make some money. And, of course, go long-term with Shane, as he also has that 3, 7, and 3rd day all-sports pass. That means every play that Shane releases over at Pick Dogs Premium for that period of time. You want to try them out for a week, get that full week of college football. And remember, we got college football coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That 7-day pass is a good one to try them out. Get that 7 days and then go long-term after that. And, of course, if you had a second capper with that 7-day all-sports pass from Shane, you even greater savings. All right, Shane, as always, great having you on the show. Continue that success, and we'll talk to you a little on Thursday.
Sounds good. See you in a couple days, guys.
All right, Shane Mickle here on the drive through. Let's continue on with the show. We get to 150 likes, 3 home run props from Chris Ruffolo. Let's keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. All right, let's continue on with the show. Now it's Chris, it's your pick for today. Let's go ahead and bring up your game information. As Chris will be looking at Major League Baseball for tonight. As we've got the Dodgers here to host the Braves. Dodgers laying $1.94. Total sits here 7.5.
Yeah, we talked about this game yesterday on the drive-thru, and it panned out like a really good game should. 2 of the best teams in the National League, and we came in with an under. And I'm going to go with the under here again. These are 2 pitchers, in Charlie Morton and Walker Buehler, who I think are the respective, probably best pitchers in their respective rotations. And you look at Walker Buehler, 13-2 with a 2.02 ERA this season. I think runs are going to be hard to come by, even for the Braves. But let's not forget about Charlie Morton. Yes, it's a pitcher in Morton who has bounced around all over the majors. We've seen him in Tampa Bay. We've seen him in Philadelphia, and we're seeing him in Atlanta. But he's got some really good stuff. He's got an ERA under 4 this year. And like a lot of teams we've been talking about on the drive-thru today, the Dodgers can be streaky with their offense. But, the Braves have been battling as well, been without Ronald Acuna Jr. for much of the season. I think they lost him in June. And the Braves have picked it up and played well since then. And, I just think that this is going to be a defensive battle. This is going to be a pseudo-pitcher's duel. And a 3-2 decision either way wouldn't shock me, but I don't think we're getting anywhere close to 7.5. I could see maybe 6, but 7.5, no shot. I'm taking the under tonight.
All right, we got Chris here looking here at the under here with the Braves and Dodgers, and been under with the Dodgers since the start of that Rocky series, and it's been coming in every night. I mean, look at this Dodger batting lineup. Past 7 days, hitting just $1.95. $1.95 for this Dodger lineup, which is unbelievable this late in the season. But anyway, can't argue that here. Braves, Dodgers under 7.5 with all that money they put in that lineup. Of course, we're looking at the Atlanta side. They're getting, as you talked about, Morton's a solid pitcher. Of course, the bullpen's pretty good here. Like Dodgers, bullpen has been outstanding at home. So can't argue that one. Braves, Dodgers under 7.5. And of course, you got a start time here at 10 Eastern time over on MLB Extra News Channel. All right, Chris, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Stream tonight. 14 games in the prime time. Over 1,000 units of profit. You're chasing Tony Brown on that 30-day leaderboard. What do you have going on over at the site?
It's like that race where you have the one guy in front and everybody else is just battling for second. I'm just power walking the marathon at this point, but just keeping it steady, making a profit day by day, and that's been the name of the game. And if you can see, if you've been with me for the last 30 days, well, you're sitting very, very pretty right now. The same thing is going to happen tonight. We got my lone play on the board. I did have a 2-pack with that Reds game, but unfortunately did get rained out. So got my favorite play on the board. My MLB X marks the spot. Definitely play you want to hop on for $25 or check out long term 3-7 30-day. Even that same thing as part of the 2-for-1 capper deal. Pair me up with any of the cappers you see on the website. You get 2 hardworking cappers working for you, and as well as the season passes. I've still got that kickoff special for the NFL and college football combo pass. It's going to go off the board on kickoff on Thursday. So definitely check those out. That's going to be some of your best value. And guys, we always got little Easter eggs for you. So stay tuned. Check out Pick Dogs Premium. Stay tuned to the recap and the sign-off, because I may or may not have some World Cup qualifying action for you that you guys may want to check on. I'm not sure, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. I get on board here with Ruffolo over at Pick Dogs Premium. 1,075 units of profit past 30 days. All documented. Visit Pick Dogs Premium where he has his MLB X marks the spot. He'll bury the bookie with his best play today for Major League Baseball. Get on board with that. And, of course, you can go long-term with Chris. He has the 3, 7, and 30 sports pass. He also has his football passes up there. NFL and college football season pass, the combo pass, every play from the NFL and college football, regular season and playoffs for that low price, really good price right now, $600. That's in your budget. That's a great way to go with Chris Ruffolo, NFL and college football season pass. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru here, joined by Chris. We get to 150 likes. We need those thumbs up likes coming in. We'll get you those 3 home run props from Chris. The likes are not updated on my screen. What do you see right now, Chris?
Right now I see 103. So we're 103. About 47 away. 47 away. We still got plenty of time. Get those likes, those thumbs up coming. Doesn't cost you anything. And we're going to have some plays tonight that are going to make you some money for just clicking the thumbs up right below our video. So click those thumbs up. About 45 away. 45
away, guys. Let's keep those likes, those thumbs up coming up. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We're going to go ahead and welcome James Clark to the show. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Of course, he's been good to us with those home run props. James, what's happening?
Ain't not much, guys. How y'all doing?
That's going great tonight. All right, give it to us, your home run prop.
Guys, I got a home run prop tonight. It's I'm going against a really tough pitcher here, but I'm looking at this Braves and Dodgers game. And me, myself, I like Austin Riley, to hit the home run, guys. It's plus 440. But, you look at this, his last 5 games, he's hit 1 home run. His last 10 games, he's hit 3 home runs. But against the Dodgers, he's played the Dodgers 5 times. He's got 2 home runs against the Dodgers. And that's a big stat to look at. But, Austin Riley don't play every game for the Braves. But when he does play, guys, he steps up in these big moments like this. They got shut out yesterday. The Dodgers dominated the game. So tonight I look for Riley to step up, and hits the home run. He's leading the team in slugging percentage, 586. He is going up against the good pitchers. I don't look for the Braves to be scoreless tonight, and I look for Austin Riley, to put us on the board with the big home run with the plus 440, guys. And shop around, I've seen 500 too, him at plus 500. So shop around, guys, because you got the Braves' best slugger, awesome value.
All right, we got him at the batting cleanup here at 4th in the batting order. Austin Riley to hit a home run plus 440. Do your shop. You could even find better value there. All right, Chris, You're looking at Buehler in the bullpen on the mound tonight here for LA.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy, and I think that's maybe why the price point is where it is. But we've seen it happen with Walker Buehler. We saw it happen. I think I mentioned a couple days ago when they were playing the Mets. Guys can hit home runs off of Buehler. Yeah, he still has a 2.02 ERA, but you give up a couple of solo home runs. It's not unheard of for a pitcher like Buehler. So it doesn't matter if it's a solo or a grand slam; it counts all the same. So I think there is value with Austin Riley with the way he's been adding up the slugging percentage points this season. Yeah,
it shows wind 6 miles per hour blowing out. We have a cooling trend here. Temperature about 10, 15 degrees cooler. We should be looking at temperatures in the low 60s around game time and in game. So we've seen definitely cooler temperatures over at Dodger Stadium just for tonight's contest. It'll get James will be on Austin Riley at home run plus 440. All right, James, let's take a look over at Pick Dog Pin for tonight. Well, 14 games from Major League Baseball in the prime time. What do you have going on over at the site?
Guys, I just got 2 games I got going on tonight, but 2 games I really love that I think there are 2 winners. I really like these games. I think we go 2-0 tonight. If you want to grab them, then after we go 2-0, upgrade 3-7 or 30-day, guys. Or guys, check out the football. College football week 0, like I said, went 3-0 this weekend. Look to build off of that. NFL's getting ready to start. I think it's my best capping sport. I've been saying it for last month, but I combined them last night, guys. So you get both college football, college football and NFL. You get them for the whole season, playoffs, bowl games. Until football is done, you get both of them for a great deal, guys. If you want to go check that out, or guys, team me up with any of these cappers that's on the show or it's on the website, guys. Like I say, every time I get on the show, we got the best cappers in the world. And I don't just say it to be saying it. I mean, we always have somebody stepping up. Big Al's been leading us, but, here comes Tony Brown. He's been on fire. Chris has been hot. Little Al's been hot. Tony's been on the MLB leaderboard most of the season. Guys, I mean, you look around, we got some of the best cappers in the world. Like I said, I just don't say it to say it. I say it because it's true. So, team me up with any of them, guys, and we'll put some money in your pockets.
That's right, guys. Got on board here with James Clark over at Pick Dog Trim. Tonight he has his 2-pack MLB Easy Winner Money Stack right now. His 2 best plays from Major League Baseball can be yours for a really low price over at Pick Dog Trim. And, of course, you can take those winnings, go long-term with James Clark. He's got his 3, 7, and 3rd-day All Sports Pass. All Sports means every play he releases when you select one of those. But if you just like football, we talked about it, that NFL and college football season pass. Scroll down to the bottom right. That's where it is, a very low price, $685 for every play this football season from James Clark in the NFL and college football playoffs and bowl games. All right, James, as always, have yourself a great evening. Let's get these home run props in, and we'll talk to you a little later in the recap.
All right, sounds good, Tony. I appreciate you having me on the show, buddy, and let's get another winning home run prop and cash some more tickets, guys.
Cash some more tickets. James Clark here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on here with the show. Join here with Chris Ruffolo. We get to 150 likes. Chris will give you his 3 home run props for tonight. How close are we, Chris?
We are about 15 likes away, Tony. We're sitting at 135 right now. We still got 2 segments and the recap, which we all know you love how to be able to stretch that out. So I think we still got plenty of time, guys. Keep those likes coming in. It's not costing you anything.
That's right, guys. Keep those likes, those thumbs up coming in. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's welcome Rod Zawacki to the show. You'll find him on the morning show every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time with the crew. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much, buddy. Not too much.
All right, tonight we're
going to have a local troll. He's been here for weeks.
Yeah,
clown in the chat is what he is.
Yeah, just
if everybody can hit it,
we don't have. I don't have abilities to ban them
on those nasty comments. Hit the report. What you do, and then that guy will disappear.
Yeah,
because then YouTube find his. Everybody has a computer and it goes to a
chat
certain
transcript.
thing. You can only make up so many names, which is enough, man. Enough. This guy just comes in every week and makes up a new name. We block him. We put a new one. So kindly, everybody, I appreciate y'all. Hit the report button right next to that comment that with donuts and filling stuff up. Come on, man. There's no call. There's no need for that, man. That's ridiculous.
There's a chat transcript they can refer to. So if you do that, we'll get rid of some of these trolls that disrupt the chat. So if you would
just hit that report button, and that Jeremy guy will he'll meet his end, and
they'll disappear. All right.
Well, the report, the more YouTube will take it serious.
Absolutely.
Anyways, let's get back to a winner. Let's try to get a winner in a row. Let's go.
Late night action here from Rod Zawacki here as we got the Mariners here hosting the Astros. Astros at $1.60, total of 8.
All right, we're going to go here. We're going to take the Astros here on the run line. Kikuchi started off the year real good, but has not been good. He's been 11 innings of work. He's 0-1 his last 3 with a nice 10.5 ERA. Not been good. 2-4 with a 4.85 ERA. McCullers Jr. on the road, been lights out. He's 7-1 with a 2.75 ERA on the road. 8-1 with a nice 3.12 ERA in night games. You look, the Astros, they're 5-0 in McCullers' last 5 road starts versus a team with the winning record last Tuesday starts, and they're also 40-19 following a nice win. Seattle 1-4 their last at home. Astros 35-60 in the last 51 in Seattle. I think we got a butt whooping in on our hand line over to Seattle.
All right, Rod Zawacki likes Astros run line, -1.5 runs, plus 107 against the Mariners. All right, Chris, you know, the Astros, 25 games over 500. They are 20 games over 500 when they face the AL West, outscoring their opponents by 2 runs.
Yeah, I think Houston's going to kick some Astros tonight. I mean, I think this is simply just a case of Houston being the better team and Kikuchi struggling mightily, and we all know Houston's the best in the majors, hitting off of lefties, got the highest RBI total against lefties, and Kikuchi, like Rod said, struggled, and I think he struggled over the second half of the season since the All-Star break when the ERA well over 7. So I'm on the Astros on the run line here, and I want to say before I forget, I like the beard coming back in on Rod Zawacki.
Oh, Rod, bringing back the beard here. Bring back the beard from Rod Zawacki. I mean, here, Astros.
Got to get the winter beard going.
That's right. You got plenty of time to get it going here. I know it gets winter fast over there, like in October. The weather changes dramatically.
He's squawking morning, so that means they're getting ready. They're practicing there. It's a winter. We're gone.
Absolutely. All right, Rod.
Nobody likes Canada Gooses. They like to attack people. Gooses.
Oh, God, that's the truth. That is the absolute God's honest truth. There are 3 things that you fear if you're Canadian. People who want to chase after you with hockey sticks, people who throw their Tim Hortons at you, and Canada geese. Those are the 3 things that you fear if you're Canadian.
Where does Grey Goose come from? Canada, right?
Yeah, they melt down all the geese.
All right. Houston Astros run line, -1.5 runs.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 107 against the Astros from Rod Zawacki. Start time late night, 10 Eastern time on MLB Extreme Channel. All right, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight. Rod, we have 14 games in prime time. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
For me tonight, we got 3 MLB plays. I got a 30-star MLB Tuesday takeover where we're going to take over the books. I got 3 plays that I absolutely love. Let's make some money. Jump aboard these 3 plays, and then jump aboard something long-term. Grab a 3-day, 7-day, some money this football season. I've got my football passes up as well. You can get both NFL and college football. Get all my gridiron plays for the season. $6.50 over at Pick Dogs Premium. That's a great deal there. Can't miss out. Jump aboard.
That's right, guys. Jump aboard here with Rod Zawacki over at Pick Dogs Premium. His Tuesday 30-star MLB takeover. His 3 best plays from Major League Baseball is yours when you go over to the profile page and make that purchase. Of course, when you visit his profile page, you can go long-term with Rod. He's also part of that 3, 7, and 30-day sports pass. He has his Gridiron Season Pass up there. It's a great value right now from Rod Zawacki with the NFL, of course, the NFL and college football. coming up. You can get we can get the college football and NFL season pass combined here with that Gridiron season pass. Great value there from Rod Zawacky. All right, Rod, I know you're part of that morning crew, but more importantly, that YouTube membership VIP, some great value when they click the link below.
Yeah, exactly. Follow the link below, and you can get aboard the YouTube Premium. That's only just going to get better with this football season. We jump aboard. You get the $50 package gets you a pick from all three of us. Soon it'll be four of us. So we're going to get rid of that consensus in the future here. So you'll get 4 plays from us on that. But your best deal is the VIP. Jump aboard, VIP YouTube Premium. Mitch includes the consensus report for the month. That's a $50 value there alone. So basically your $50 is what you're paying for the VIP. And you're getting at least minimum 2 picks, including 1 premium pick from all of us on the VIP. A great value. And the home run props. And then we know what Bittler did last year with his first touchdown scores. He ripped it up. I think he hit, the first 9 or 10 in a row. It was crazy. I'm sure he'll be giving those out as well. Huge value. Anywhere. VIP Premium.
That's right, guys. Follow the YouTube link below. YouTube VIP Premium, great value. All right, Rod, great having this show. We'll talk Friday on the drive-thru, but we'll tune in every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Time when you're part of Mitch and Brian Bittler in the mornings.
You bet. Great to be here. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate everybody else. Sorry about the guy in the chat. Sometimes you get those guys. The bigger we get, I think we might get more and more of those guys. So everybody have a great night. Appreciate all of you. See you guys Friday.
Ron Zawacki here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on with our coverage. Now, Chris, did we get to the 150?
We did. We beat fairly 55 right now. Sorry, 164 just jumped up right now. So keep them coming in. You can only get bigger and better, but still we appreciate all love and support.
All right, so we're going to get you those plays out during the recap. You'll get Chris's 3 home run props for tonight. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Yours truly, time for my play. No, this is not. This is actually the same game from yesterday, and it is what I'm giving out. It's going to be the same pick. I'm going to take the Rockies and the Rangers under total of 8.5. This game starts at 8 Eastern time. Colorado's going to start Austin Gomber. Now, he did face the Rangers earlier this year, allowed no runs, 3 hits over 6 innings. Jordan Lyles will counter. He faced the Rockies nearly 3 months ago. 3 runs allowed in 5 innings. But here's the thing. Rockies, we know they hit only 207 on the road. Texas, 29th in baseball in run production and hitting. They sit 26 in home runs. Actually, both bullpens have shown improvement the past 10 games. I'm going against these lineups, and some of these opposing pitchers here have had some success. And I'm going to go ahead and continue with this under here, 8.5 here, Rockies and Rangers.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right, Tony? I mean, it's the same thing. It's just run production is not Texas's MO. And Colorado, well, they still show us that even if they're favored, they can't win games on the road to save their life. So I like the under here as well, but it's okay. You can tell me if you just didn't want to change it, that's fine. But it's okay. I like the under 8.5 here as well.
That was my play under here. The Rockies and the Texas Rangers 8.5. Again, going against these lineups. And again, I've been playing the Rockies under since the Dodgers series. It hasn't gone wrong at all. All right, guys, check out Pick Dogs Premium. I have a 3-pack right now over at Pick Dogs Premium. My 3 top plays from Major League Baseball. Get on board with that. I'm also part of the 2-for-1 capper promotion. And with my 3, 7, and 30 sports pass, so get long-term with one of my plays. My passes over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's continue on here with the show. And now it's time to go ahead and do the show recap. And then following the recap, we'll get Chris's 3 home run props. James Clark will join us in this segment. Alex Smart got us started. Red Sox plus 134 against the Rays. Damian says White Sox Pirates under 9. Tony Brown was Athletics minus 108 against the Indians. Al Ninos Twins minus 149 against the Cubs. Shane was on the Orioles plus 260 here against the Blue Jays. Chris was on Braves Dodgers under 7.5. James Clark says Austin Riley to hit a home run at plus 440. Rod Zawacki, Astros run line minus 1.5 runs, plus 107 against the Mariners. Yours truly, Rockies Rangers under 8.5. We'll start with Chris. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Yeah, Tony, I know it was a typo, but I think it's just appropriate that the Orioles couldn't even beat themselves. I'm gonna stick with Rod here and go original puck dogs. I like the Houston Astros on the run line against. Oh God, that's throwing me off. The Houston Astros on the run line at plus money against. Oh yeah. Whoa, it's like magic. It just disappeared. I like the Houston Astros on the run line. I think they pile on Kikuchi's misery and add another win to their call them against the Mariners.
All right, Chris likes the run line here with the Houston Astros to beat the Mariners, and we'll go with James. James, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Myself, I like Alex's pick with the Red Sox. It's Red Sox lineup. They may have lost bats and a few hitters, but they still got a lot of stacked bats in that lineup. So, I look for to come and play tonight and beat the Rays tonight.
Going against St. Yarborough for the Rays here. I'm going to go and with Tony Brown's play with the Athletics, -108 against the Indians. And that will be my play. All right, now we got to over 150 likes. Now it's time for Chris Ruffolo, his 3 home run props for tonight.
Well, we're going to sort of keep it nice and simple with a couple of these because one game features 2 of these props. We're going to go with the 2 Matts in the Oakland-Detroit matchup, Matt Olson and Matt Chapman. We talked about earlier Tariq Skubal for Detroit, and while the Tigers have been playing well and Oakland's had issues offensively, the fact of the matter is Skubal's still giving up 2 home runs per 9 innings. He's having issues keeping runners off the base pass, and most usually having trouble keeping the ball in the ballpark. So I think we're getting value with Matt Chapman, who's hit 2 home runs in his last 4 games, and Matt Olson, who homered in the last time that Skubal took the mound against the A's back in April. Olson hit the home run. They were getting +340 and +330 for those 2. And my other one, well, it was appropriate that Tony left the Rockies-Rangers game for last because I'm going to go C.J. Cron to hit a home run. C.J. Cron has been on absolute fire in the month of August. 10 home runs, and he's been a big reason as to why Colorado started their climb back to try to get to 500 by the end of the year. And you just look at Jordan Lyles. Yes, Jordan Lyles, he had a decent start against the Rockies, in his last start. But this is still a pitcher that I see Christmas tree when he takes the mound because I've watched Jordan Lyles get lit up more often than not. I think Cron's going to take advantage of that, and I think we can get C.J. Cron to hit a home run as well. I think I'm seeing everywhere from +320 to +345. So do your shopping. But those are going to be our 3 for tonight: C.J. Cron, Matt Chapman, and Matt Olson to hit a home run.
All right, there you go from Chris Ruffolo, his home run props. We thank everyone for those thumbs up, those likes, and for Chris for delivering those 3 home run props for you tonight. All right, that'll do for this edition of the Drive-Thru. Guys, tune in tomorrow. We'll do it all over again, 6 Eastern time. I have 8 cappers on the show, giving out live free sports picks for the games in prime time. I know Big L will be on, Mitch will be on, Joe D'Amico, Ann will be on. It'll be a loaded lineup here for Wednesday, so tune in. And, of course, don't forget, it all gets started in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. Mitch, Rod Zawacki, Brian Bittler, YouTube membership, VIP. Follow the link below. Get signed up. Some great value. All right, let's bring in the crew from tonight. We're going to wave you guys good night. And, by the way, we got a bird cage. We got 2 bird cages here. We got Rod's bird cage, Oakland Astros and Giants. We got Chris's birdcage here in the World Cup qualifiers. Russia, Croatia, draw. Sweden, Spain, draw. +155. UEFA World Cup qualifiers. There you go with their birdcage.
1055.
1055. There you go. 1055.
Screenshot it, guys. Screenshot it.
Screenshot it. And that's your bird cages here on the show tonight. We didn't get your bird cage from James. We got that home run prop earlier. So good luck everyone tonight with your plays. I'm Tony T for the crew. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow live.